Hi guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone? Let me take a sip of coffee real quick. Look at this nice cup. My mom got it when she retired and she didn't want it, and I said yes, it's the perfect size for coffee, especially going to doctor's appointments. And then my husband got this new nice cup from work when he started working there, and he doesn't drink coffee, so I'm going to use this as my new water cup. Because no matter if I spend $5 on a water cup at Walmart or $20 on a Starbucks cup, I'm going to drop it and it's going to break. So I think these two will do me good. Since I have so many new subscribers, I did want to show my budget real quick. How I budget every month and week. I just write down all the bills I have to pay in the order I have to pay them. The 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, the 8th, the 10th, 22nd, and how much they are. In week 1, I may pay like 1, 2, 3. Week 4, week 5, I may loop back and do a couple. Week 5, week 3, and then week 4 is the big ones at the bottom here. And it says, Happy Halloween with my cute little ghost. So this is how I keep up with my budget. I don't have a spreadsheet. I don't write a big one down. I just write it down every month, and that's how I keep up with it. As you see, we're at the end of the month, and I got these big ones left this week. So most of my OGs know how I budget, but this is for the newbies. Alright, this is my second time recording this because at the end I had more money than I should have. And then I figured out what I did. I took it from somewhere wrong and blah, blah, blah. Got to the very end and messed up. So we're starting over today. Look at these cute pumpkins my kids got from the pumpkin patch yesterday. They went on their field trip. And we took the baby and it was very cute and fun. And then I bought this one for $1 because it was weird looking. And I thought it would look cute on my tablescape. My fall tablescape here. Okay, try not to burn it in my candle. Okay, so any ones we get out of here will be put in my bonus binder for our December stuffing. I already pre-recorded my November stuffing because I was feeling good yesterday, and then I cut my nails after that. So you'll notice my nails are short now and they're long in the video. I don't normally pre-record for you guys, but I was feeling really good yesterday, so I decided to do so. Okay, and my daughter gave me this zippy thing. I love it because it's bigger and I can get my change out of there real easy. So I'm going to start using this instead of my little coin thing in here. Okay, you guys, hope y'all can see well. I've got everything in the way, but I'm going to do it over here. Okay, I still have my emergency gas money. I probably will have to use that this week. I also forgot to say, before I lost my job, my plan was to really stuff this folder in October and not use it a lot because I wanted to make sure I was ahead for my no spend November. But when I lost my job that first week of October, I haven't been able to stuff this as much, and this is the first week I've really had to get into my money and use it, because last week I did use. And my stuffing coming up on Friday, you'll see the cash that I have is my last bit of cash that I have in my account. So we're going to have to start using this here. And I'm doing some side hustles. I'm doing light cleaning and babysitting. And I'm also selling stuff on Facebook Marketplace so that I have money for the next week. I'll be doing that until I get a job. I did have one offer tell me no, but it was just an automatic email offer. So I may apply for that job again. And then I've had several jobs send me emails saying that, you know, my resume is under review. So hopefully someone will get back to me soon rather than later. Still working on that. Let me get a sip. Our budget has to be super strict through these last couple of months because of the kids' tuition payment due in January. So we're really going to be balling on a budget here. Okay. Fast food. My husband was off on Friday, so we went to the mall and he paid for our lunch. So I do have $40 left in here. I'm going to try to make it stretch 2 weeks by the kids getting cheaper, smaller fast food for the next couple of weeks. Because it will last 2 weeks if we do that, $20 each. If they do their normal where it's about $30, it's only going to be 1 week. So hopefully they will budget with me. Alright, I had $27 left for the kids' lunch money, and I gave them $6 this morning for school, so we got $21 left. Our cats I did have to buy litter this week. They were out of the big bags of litter. So I bought a small bag. $1, $2, $3, $4 left. We're going to roll over. I roll over any 5s or 10s now. And only ones get taken out for savings challenges. But right now they're going to go into my bonus binder because we really are having a fun time doing that once a month. Alright, this is my extra money. I haven't had to dig into that yet. Household. I did have to buy something for the kids this week. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't toilet paper. I don't remember. I had to run in and get something. $2 left. Okay. I forgot what it was. But we got $2 left. So, out of 40, so it must have been $8. Something like that. Don't know what it was, but we have 20 and a 10 left. Okay. That'll last us a couple weeks if we don't need anything major, just toilet paper. Mom stuff, I did buy myself breakfast this morning. It was $7.18. I don't normally buy myself breakfast during the week, but we do have to go grocery shopping today, so we have no money for food, so I did treat myself to breakfast. $3 left. Oops. So we'll be going, I have been eating sandwiches a lot this week because we could afford a couple things of meat and bread. So I've been eating what canned goods we have, like soup and peas, with some sandwiches this week. $40 left in Mom stuff. That'll last me a long time because I only get myself breakfast like once a week. So after we get food today, hopefully I won't have to use too much of this. Self-care, I have $60 in here. I'm trying to hold that off because it's for my nails and I'd love to get my nails done before Thanksgiving. But since we're so low on income at the moment, we may have to use this. So I'm just not getting my nails done at the moment. I'm just holding off that money to see if we need to use it or not. Because of course I will use that, you know, over my nails, of course. So I'm just going to hang on to it for emergencies. Alright, date night money. This is the funds I use when I take children to the doctor. They get a special lunch date with just Mom. And my daughter does have her thyroid ultrasound this Friday. Let me get one more sip of coffee. So, I will be taking her to lunch, so that's what this is for. I'm sure we'll have some left over after that. We got $40 in there. That'll be plenty for lunch. Okay, shopping. Now, this was for the cat tree. I have been saving because our cats need a new cat tree. But my daughter's ultrasound on Friday, you have to pay ahead before she's seen, because it's at the hospital, and that's how the hospital does it around here. You have to pay ahead of time before you get your procedures done. And my husband has no flex spending money, medical flex spending money because he just switched jobs here at the end of the year. And they won't deposit any in there until January. So we're kind of on our own for the next couple doctor's appointments. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 120. I hope that covers at least half of it. So I may have to use, I know for a fact I'm going to have to use this for her ultrasound appointment. We have no extra money. So that sucks. I'll just have to refill this and then get the cats their cat tree that they need. Our cats actually use the cat tree. Some cats don't, but our cats love to run and jump on it. And the little doggy, my Yorkie, who's in my lap right now, loves to run and hop in the cat tree as well. She was raised with cats and she's little, and I think she thinks she might be a cat because they're her size. And she's been playing with them, the kittens, like she's a kitten. So she likes the cat tree too. So our cats actually use it. So we're definitely going to need to buy one. Alright, since I'm not working right now, I have not used my snack or coffee money. I used to use that at work toward the end of the month when I didn't have lunches to take. But there it is. It's sitting right there in case we need it now. And we may need it. We may need it. So this is all of my money. I have no more money to stuff. I hope this lasts me a couple of weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. $9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have been doing, you know, babysitting and light cleaning for family members, and I have sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace just so I have a little money for next week to stuff. After that, I don't know. I might be out of stuff to sell. So what we gonna do then? What we gonna do then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had $7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I had 7 already. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. All right. So we got $16 so far for our December stuffing. My goal is 30. I like to do 30 each month because that is a good amount, I think. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me for my quick little unstuffing. I didn't have a lot to unstuff this week, but we're doing the best we can. Thank y'all so much for the thoughts and the prayers about my new job. I am trying to get a new job. I'm still working on it as hard as I can. We'll be able to make it. We're just gonna maybe be in debt the next couple of months until I get a job, because I have my bills to pay, my husband pays his bills, and we can just barely cover it. So with one income, it's just not gonna work, I don't think. We thought it would. I thought it would work. I thought I had budgeted it out. I had written down his bills and my bills and when they were due. But this was the first week that we have really been on our own with one budget, and it didn't work. It just didn't work out. He paid some things, I paid some things, and then we realized we just didn't have enough. And then also our toilet in our bathroom started to leak sewage underneath. It was coming out. So we had to call the landlord, and the replacement toilet is going to be about $100, which is his responsibility, but then we got to wait for him to come fix it, and he's very slow about that always. And then when he does come fix it, he's not very good. He's not like a real good handyman. That's why it's leaking, because a few years ago we had a hole in the floor and he came and redid the subfloor for us, but when he did the toilet, he made the hole too big and he didn't put the correct ring around it or bolt it down or seal it, as my husband has discovered. So we don't think that's going to turn out very well, but that's what I'm dealing with this week, guys. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys in that was a little ramble at the end. Sorry about that. That was not planned. Like y'all care about my toilet. Anyway, the point was, when it rains, it pours, right? But at least we're not responsible for that. So we just got to wait to get it fixed. I wish you guys could see. I don't want to show you on my face, but oh, you see that? That's a butt. My dog has climbed up on my shoulder and is sitting next to me. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me. I'll see you in a few days for my cash stuffing. I will be in my savings challenge binder. I have a pretty good bit of cash because this was my last bit of cash. And then next week, we're going to see what we can hustle up. Thank you guys for joining me. Give me a thumbs up and a nice comment. I'll see you guys in a few days. Miss y'all. Bye-bye.